Imagine having $2,000 a month in 2025 that actually works for you, not just covers your bills. Sounds impossible? Think again. With the right strategies, that's enough to unlock incredible opportunities, whether it's investing in real estate, building passive income streams, or upgrading your lifestyle. Did you know that by 2025, over 60% of Americans will be living paycheck to paycheck? Don't let that be you. If you're tired of feeling stuck and want to turn your money into a future you can count on, this video is your game changer. Like and subscribe now so you don't miss out. Now, let me show you why this is so urgent and what you need to know before starting. What can you actually buy with $2,000 a month in 2025? That's the question we're exploring today. Many people hear a number like $2,000 and think it's enough to cover everything. But the reality is much more nuanced. In this video, we'll break down what that income can realistically provide in terms of living expenses, savings, investments, and lifestyle choices in 2025. Understanding this is crucial right now, especially in the context of the U.S. economy. With inflation, rising costs, and economic uncertainty, knowing what your income can buy is key to making smarter financial decisions. Whether you're just starting out or already building your financial future, this knowledge helps you plan better and avoid common pitfalls. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear picture of what $2,000 a month can do for you, covering essentials, enabling investments, and possibly even creating passive income streams. You'll also gain insight into how to stretch that income wisely, setting the foundation for a more secure financial future. But to make smart decisions, you first need to understand the economic landscape we're dealing with. In 2025, earning $2,000 a month may seem like a decent income, but understanding what it truly offers requires looking at the bigger economic picture. According to the Federal Reserve and data from the BLS, inflation remains a significant challenge. Over the past year, inflation has hovered around 3.5%, eroding purchasing power and making everyday expenses more costly. Meanwhile, interest rates have been rising steadily since 2022, with the Federal Reserve increasing rates multiple times to combat inflation, which affects everything from loans to savings accounts. Taxes also play a crucial role. With federal and state taxes, take-home pay can be further diminished, especially for higher earners or those in certain states. Housing costs continue to climb, with the median rent in major cities increasing by nearly 5% annually, according to Fed data. Market cycles are also at play. While the stock market has shown resilience, recent volatility suggests caution, especially for those relying on investments for income. All these factors combined mean that $2,000 doesn't stretch as far as it once did. It's vital to recognize the environment you're working within. Rising costs, higher interest rates, and taxes create a challenging backdrop for managing finances. With that context in mind, let's break down a strategy you can actually apply. In 2025, earning $2,000 a month can be a powerful starting point for building a stronger financial future. The main idea is to focus on turning that income into more than just everyday expenses. This involves a combination of saving smartly, investing wisely, and leveraging opportunities to grow your money over time. First, saving is the foundation. Setting aside a portion of your monthly income creates a safety net and gives you capital to work with. But saving alone isn't enough to beat inflation or build wealth. That's where investing comes in. By putting your money into assets like stocks, real estate, or bonds, you can potentially earn returns that outpace inflation, helping your money grow passively. Leverage is another key concept, using borrowed money or financial tools to amplify your investment power. For example, taking a small loan to invest in a property might increase your returns. However, it's important to understand the risks involved and approach leverage carefully. Throughout this process, key terms like compound interest, cash flow, and passive income will become clearer. These are tools that help your money work harder for you, turning a modest monthly income into multiple streams of income or long-term wealth. Now let's look at a real-world example to see exactly how this plays out in practice. In 2025, with a monthly income of $2,000, what can you realistically afford? Let's walk through a scenario. Imagine you're interested in investing in real estate, and you decide to buy a small rental property. Using tools like Zillow and MortgageCalculator.org, you find a property listed at $150,000. With a 20% down payment of $30,000, you need to finance $120,000 via mortgage. At current interest rates around 6%, your monthly mortgage payment, principal and interest, will be approximately $720. Adding in property taxes, estimated at $200 per month, and insurance of around $50, your total monthly housing cost comes to about $970. This leaves roughly $1,030 for property management, maintenance, vacancy buffers, and other expenses. If everything runs smoothly, this property could generate a monthly rental income of about $1,400, giving you a positive cash flow of roughly $430 each month after expenses. Over time, as property values appreciate and rent increases, your investment's return can grow. Plus, with consistent payments, you build equity and generate passive income, moving closer to financial independence. But remember, this looks great, only if you avoid the common traps that ruin deals like this. In 2025, earning $2,000 a month can be a solid foundation, but there are common pitfalls that can derail your financial progress if you're not careful. First, many people overlook the importance of managing their credit wisely. For example, skipping on paying bills on time or maxing out credit cards can damage your credit score, making it harder to get favorable loan terms when you need them. Second, overpaying for services or products is a frequent mistake. People often choose convenience over cost, like paying high fees for financial advice or subscriptions they don't need, which chips away at their savings. Third, rushing into investments without proper due diligence can be costly. I've seen folks buy property or stocks without understanding the risks, leading to losses that set them back months or years. Another critical error is neglecting to plan for emergencies. Without an emergency fund, unexpected expenses like medical bills or car repairs can wipe out your progress. And finally, many underestimate the power of compound interest and fail to start investing early, missing out on years of growth that could significantly boost their income passively. To avoid these mistakes, here are the best tools and resources available right now. What can you actually buy with $2,000 a month in 2025? The answer depends on how you leverage that money. To make the most of it, you need the right tools to plan, invest, and grow your income. First, consider using Credit Karma to monitor your credit score and improve your financial health, which can lower borrowing costs and open up better investment opportunities. Next, explore platforms like Investopedia to educate yourself on smart investing strategies, including stocks, bonds, and real estate. For property investments, Redfin offers access to real estate listings and market insights, helping you identify potential rental properties that can generate passive income. Additionally, consider apps like Fundrise, which allows you to invest in real estate projects with lower capital, helping diversify your portfolio without the need for large sums up front. Finally, tools like Personal Capital enable you to track your net worth, manage your cash flow, and plan for future savings and investments effectively. These platforms support your goal of turning a modest monthly income into multiple streams of passive income and long-term wealth. Now that you've got the tools, let's talk about the first thing you can do today to get started. Imagine earning just $2,000 a month in 2025. What can that really buy you? The truth is, with smart planning, it can be the foundation for a brighter financial future. But the first step is crucial. Today, take 5 minutes to check your credit score using a free app like Credit Karma. It's a simple act, but it unlocks a clear picture of where you stand. Knowing your credit score helps you identify opportunities to improve it, lower interest rates, and save money in the long run. This small action creates momentum. Once you see where you are, you can set realistic goals, like reducing unnecessary expenses or exploring investment options. Maybe you'll decide to simulate investing in a diversified portfolio or look for a modest property to rent out. These steps might seem small, but they're the building blocks of financial growth. Taking that first step today is how every long-term success story begins. When you stay consistent, regularly monitoring your credit, saving a little more each month, exploring new investment opportunities, you start creating a cycle of progress. Over time, these small actions compound into real change, turning a modest income into multiple streams of passive income and financial security. Remember, every journey starts with a single step. What will yours be today? By making this initial move, you set yourself on a path toward financial freedom. Let's look ahead. Keep building, stay committed, and watch how persistence transforms your future. Imagine what a steady $2,000 a month can build for you over time. Fast forward 5 years, and that consistent savings and smart investments could turn into a portfolio of income-generating assets. By 2035, with patience and discipline, you might own multiple rental properties that bring in a total of $3,000 or even $4,000 in passive income each month. That's the power of compound growth. Your small, regular contributions gradually expanding into a substantial income stream. Think about it. Each property appreciates over time, and rental income increases as rent prices rise. Reinvesting your earnings allows your wealth to grow exponentially, creating a cycle of progress. Even without dramatic leaps, steady effort can transform a modest start into a secure financial future, giving you the freedom to focus on what truly matters. This isn't about overnight riches. It's about consistent action, making smart choices today that compound into long-term stability. The key is persistence, staying committed to your goals and allowing time to do its work. And now that you see what's possible, here's how we wrap this up and take action. Start by assessing your current finances, setting clear goals, and making small, consistent steps toward building your wealth. The future belongs to those who plan and persist. Your journey to financial independence begins today. In 2025, just $2,000 a month can unlock opportunities you might not have imagined. Whether that's investing in a rental property, building a diversified portfolio, or growing your savings for future goals. The key takeaway? Consistent smart planning, leveraging the power of compound growth, and making informed decisions can turn a modest income into lasting wealth. Remember, with discipline and patience, small steps today can lead to big financial wins tomorrow. Thanks so much for watching and celebrating your progress on this journey. Every small move adds up. If you're ready to take your finances to the next level, hit that like button, subscribe for more tips, and drop a comment below telling us your first financial goal for this year. Want to learn how to maximize your savings? Check out our video on the best investment strategies for beginners. Stay confident, stay consistent, and keep building that future you deserve. Catch you in the next one.